Welcome! If you are a corporate America professional with a LinkedIn profile, I recommend you to take this course because you will have a remarkable return on your time. I promise. Imagine increasing your LinkedIn connections by 300%, securing 5 times more interviews, and doubling your professional conversations. All of this in just 30 days. I'm not talking nonsense. All of this is possible, and I will help you do it in this course. My name is Ruth, and I will be your guide through this game-changing journey. In today's hyper-competitive world, your LinkedIn profile isn't just a digital resume. It's a billboard that advertises your personal brand to potential employers, peers, and mentors. In this course, we will delve into proven strategies to optimize your LinkedIn profile for maximum visibility and reach outs from potential employers. And I will show you how to capitalize on free artificial intelligence tools like ChatGPT. By the end, you will not only have a LinkedIn profile that you are proud of, but also one that works tirelessly for you to advance your career. So, are you ready? So am I. Let's go. So let's dive into the different objectives that we have for this course. First, we're going to achieve profile mastery. We want to make sure that we are learning how to create a compelling LinkedIn profile that acts as a magnet for opportunities from the headline to the summary and every section in between. Then, our second goal is to maximize your personal brand. Discover how to present yourself in a way that aligns with your career goals and appeals to the people you want to work with. And finally, we're going to learn about artificial intelligence tools for your LinkedIn profile success. Learn how to leverage ChatGPT to personalize and power up your profile to boost your searchability. This is our agenda. First, we will learn about how to project a remarkable first impression. Then we will learn the formula of a magnetic about section and how to nail it using ChatGPT to make sure that everything runs smoothly and that you're maximizing the profile that you create. So we're going to learn how to nail it using ChatGPT, then how to improve and maximize your experience section, and also how to improve it with ChatGPT. And finally, we're going to understand how skills, endorsements, and recommendations help you boost your authority to get better opportunities and become the industry star everyone wants. An important disclaimer before we start: if you are in a field that is dying and you do not modernize your skills, this course won't correct the market. And this is hitting home more than ever due to today's digital sprint. So those who aren't leveling up are staying behind. Don't let the future be a race you are unprepared to run. First topic is first impression, headshot, and profile foundations. Let's rock your profile starting with the basics first. Always make sure that you are writing in first-person narrative. I have seen some executives that ask their assistant to write their profile on their behalf, so their profile seems like a celebrity Wikipedia page. You want to avoid that. You want people to feel like you are relatable and that they can connect with you, that you are a human behind your profile. Second, use short, concise paragraphs in general. You want to articulate your value without writing a Bible. Honor people's time and communicate clear and straight. Either way, people skim things nowadays, so exploit their attention with the key message during the few seconds they will dedicate to your profile. Then, to make your content more digestible, use bullet points or numeric list. And finally, this may sound uncomfortable for the shy people in the room, but the changes in your role, new experiences, and photo updates can be communicated to your network. If you're active in LinkedIn with these small details like updating the changes in your work, it will make people remember that you exist and they will check out your amazing career by checking into your profile. So they will have you on top of mind if you are the best fit for an opportunity they have. But you will not come to mind if you do not post about those changes. So it's a very easy way to interact with others and let them know what you're up to in your career. Your profile equals your brand. So let's think, who do you want to be? Our profiles in any social network and even more in LinkedIn project our best professional self. And definitely be authentic. Aim high so you can become that stellar professional you want to project you are. You must have clarity on what differentiates you. You can always ask your manager and colleagues to gain more clarity if you're uncertain. At the core of your profile is your story. Your story is going to give you so much power. You are unique and we will capitalize on your strengths to differentiate your profile from the rest. And always focus on giving first. Remember that your profile is your sales page. So you want to articulate how you can provide value to your dream employer when they are checking your profile. So make sure that you are putting your mind on their shoes so you can create an amazing sales page, and we're going to do this together. Okay, your profile photo. Foundational tip, make sure there is great lighting when you're taking that picture and only you there, please. Your LinkedIn profile is about you. Did you know that users that have a photo receive 36 times more messages from their network? Just a photo, imagine. A photo speaks more than 1,000 words. So it's key you dress and project yourself in that photo according to the industry you're working or that you are targeting. If you're in banking, please use a suit. But if you're in the tech space, a nice t-shirt and your best smile will be just enough. So some tips about the photo. Eyes straight to the camera, never the camera from above because you will look like a little kid and you want to project your most mature self. And always try to have a high definition picture. Avoid photos that are blurry. Blurry equals unprofessional in LinkedIn, so you want to showcase your best professional self, competent, authentic, and full of value to offer. So remember, if you place the camera from above, this angle is gonna make you look little. So make us look smaller, submissive, and competent, and we are projecting like a childlike vibe. That's not what we want. When we take the picture from this angle, it makes us look powerful and competent. So it's as well acceptable for what we want to project at LinkedIn, which is our best professional selves. This angle as well, it's great. Eyes straight to the camera lens make us look likable, authentic, and charismatic. Now, let's recap optimizing your picture on LinkedIn. The key things that I want you to remember. First, use a photo of yourself alone with high definition. Then, second, you do not have to be super formal if this is not you. You want to make sure that you're attracting the business partners and employers that you're going to enjoy working with. Then, if your dream job is working at a bank, yes, please use a suit. Wear the suit that is going to be more representing of that particular brand and industry. And finally, if this is according to your brand, do not be afraid to show your smile so you can display an approachable self. Headline and key profile features. Headline importance. Why your headline is so important. Every time you post, people see your headline with your photo. So you want to make sure that you're having a great headline and a great photo. So people want to click your profile and know more about yourself. So prior seeing the formula of how are we going to create and build an amazing headline, let's review the basics. So the first foundation, if you have no experience yet, you can use the title of your degree or the first role you are aspiring to get, or a combination of both of them. Then, if you do not update your headline, what happens is that you're going to have a default headline with your last or current position. So your headline, it's a great opportunity for you to show your creativity and inject keywords that is going to help you be more searchable. That's why it's not a good idea to just do not update your headline and use the default current role that you have. Then, so there are three essentials that we want to make sure that we are including in our headline. Industry keywords or field keywords, the particular role that you want or that you have, and unique skills or differentiators of yourself as a professional. And finally, remember that your headline is an opportunity for you to be creative. We can see a lot of ways to be creative later on, but is a great way for us to get more connections. Your headline. Let's start with some free alignment prior showing you the formula. And I want you to always feel free to experiment. Test and tweak the headline periodically or frequently. LinkedIn's algorithm and recruiters' behavior may change over time, so it's always a good practice that from time to time you review and tweak your headline based on feedback and results. Results meaning how often are you approached by recruiters or the key people that you want to attract. So let's review my recommended approach. The first thing is that I always suggest you to start with your primary role in the headline. You can use the most senior or important title that you want to highlight to your network. Then you want to highlight specialties or secondary roles that are relevant. This helps to amplify your reach. Then you can emphasize the industry you're in. Mentioning the specific industries can help recruiters from those sectors identify relevant candidates right away. And then you can use vertical bars to separate your headline different skills. It will be easier to read and highlight your core skills so you can appear in the different relevant searches. And finally, I want you to limit the use of buzzwords. Avoid jargon or buzzwords that may be very common in your current company, but they may not be used by recruiters or hiring managers in other companies. So just use very common acronyms, but anything else, try to just to use the full words. Let's review the number one formula template, my go-to formula for corporate professionals. This formula is the best to make you easy to find by recruiters. You will use your industry conventional title, then the skills that differentiates you or that you are a subject matter expert on, your particular industry, and other relevant hard skills. Let's see an example. Senior treasury leader, cash forecasting and automation manager, mergers and acquisitions, M&A. This is a very common acronym, so it's okay to use. And project management strategist in banking and semiconductors, risk management expert. And then we have the second formula. This formula is for professionals that are not seeking jobs, but they are aiming to network and showcase a more rounded version of themselves as human beings. So this is a headline that we can use in LinkedIn that can be more creative and personal. This is the formula. Primary professional identity, then a creative descriptor or an emoji about yourself, and then a secondary identity or interest, often unrelated to your core professional job. And then something fun or unique about you if you want. Let's see some examples. These would be mine. Treasury manager by day, career coach by night, connecting remarkable professionals with their true potential. Corporate lawyer, weekend baker, passionate about sustainable living. Digital marketer, salsa dancer by night, always chasing the next whatever. Then engineer at Tesla, amateur astronomer, making the best homemade ice cream, whatever you want. Updating your headline is really easy. You just have to go to your LinkedIn profile and you're going to click in the pencil. In there, you can update your name, your last name, and your headline. So use the formula and you can tell me how it goes. So we live in an amazing age. We're very fortunate to have access to amazing tools. So you do not have to take the time and do this on your own if you're someone who is very busy or if you just want to maximize these type of tools that are free like ChatGPT. You could go into ChatGPT, this is the link, and you could use this prompt as an inspiration for the tool to give you a great headline idea. So please provide a compelling, relevant, and competent headline for my LinkedIn profile. Imagine that you are the best, let's say in my case, the best treasury cash management manager in the tech industry. Please, I need not more than 220 characters because that's like the amount that LinkedIn allows. Use relevant keywords to boost my searchability, and I am sharing my resume and some job descriptions of my dream jobs so you can have So you can help me project my profile as the most suitable candidate for those jobs. And you copy and paste your resume and copy and paste the job descriptions of your ideal job. ChatGPT will give you some very creative headlines that you can use and you can tweak and test them very easily. Do you have a very unique name that people typically does not know how to pronunciate? So LinkedIn has a very cool feature to record your name pronunciation. You go to your profile and you see I have it connected here, so you could hear how do I pronounce my name. So if you go here into the pencil and you scroll down, you're gonna see that you have your audio recording. You can only do this in your mobile device, in your phone. Location and industry. Add them right now, please, and make sure that you're keeping them updated. Why? Over 300,000 people search by industry every week, and according to LinkedIn, people with their industry receive 9 times more views. And people with their location receive 9 times more views and 23 times more when you add the city. So simple to do, and you will increase your probability to be found by your dream employer. Okay, so let's review where to add or update your location and industry. So in your profile, you're gonna see here my location. Industry is not visible in the profile itself, but it is a search filter recruiters can use. So that's why it is very important. So you're gonna hit the pencil, and if you scroll down, you will be able to see the industry and the location. So in here in the location, you can add the postal code and it will give you the city, or you can just give the city and save. The open to work feature. This feature is widely used by more than 30 million of users, and you can tailor it to what you want while keeping it private. So you can indicate job types, example, web designer, project manager, and you can indicate when will you be available to start this new job. You can indicate where you want the job, the location, and then you can choose if anyone can be aware that you're looking for a job, or if you want to be more discreet, so only recruiters will know. Only the recruiters that have the premium feature for finding talent in LinkedIn. So let's review how can we update our open to work status, which is a very useful feature. You're going to go again to your profile, and this time you're going to hit here, open to. Here you can edit the different job preferences. What are the type of positions that you're looking for? You can indicate if you're looking for remote, hybrid, or on-site, the locations, and you can indicate the start date. Flexible, I am casually looking, or immediately, I am actively applying. The employment types, full-time, part-time, contract, internship, and temporary. And finally, you can indicate the privacy. If this is only for recruiters to see, or if you want everyone in LinkedIn to be aware, and you will have like the open to work banner. An amazing feature I would love more people to use is the creator mode. 9 million of 310 million active users have it, but that does not mean that they are actively using it. So it's truly helpful because it allows you to showcase your content. What it does is that when you go into your profile, your feature and activity sections appear first. So you're going to be able to build a voice in your industry at the hashtags of the topics you will bring value about. And you will be able to add the link to your website or blog. Then it will help you to be discovered as a top voice in a relevant topic that you want to show your expertise to the world. Then something that happens is that instead of having a connect button, you have the follow button. So it's going to be helpful to reach a larger audience because you can only connect with some people depending on the connection degree that they have. So this allows you to connect with more people, or that they can connect with you. And then you will be able to have access to different tools like LinkedIn Live and LinkedIn newsletter. Overall, I truly like it because it's going to help you build authority in your industry and showcase your network, your expertise in whatever you are an expert. So now let's learn an alternative to leverage on ChatGPT for post creations. So you go and log in into your account in Chat Open AI and you can use this prompt, either of these. Imagine you're the best, let's say, treasury cash management manager in the tech world or semiconductor world, and your tone is, and you want to indicate how you want it to speak on your behalf. Please create 5 LinkedIn posts about my particular field from the perspective of your profession. You can also use this one. Imagine you're the best, indicate your profession in whatever is your field, and your tone is blah, 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 blah. Create 5 LinkedIn posts about your field as a whatever is your profession regarding the latest news in the industry, and you paste the news. Remember that ChatGPT is not accessing current data, so you want to make sure that you're sharing whatever it's very interesting that it's going on, and you want it to create some amazing posts for you. Always make sure that you're proofreading and give it feedback and personalize it as needed. You can schedule the post in advance to honor your time, so you don't have to be on LinkedIn all the time. And definitely make sure that you're adding your own flavor and your own view. Does not just copy and paste whatever ChatGPT is saying. Make sure that you agree with whatever ChatGPT is suggesting you to post. I truly believe this is an extraordinary opportunity. Building your name and brand through creator mode is very simple. You can share with the world your point of view and your knowledge. And I promise that when you give value, a lot of opportunities will knock your door. So let's recap of the different things that you could do to create and share things with others. You could share your insights on relevant news in your industry. You could share best practices that have served you well. You can tell a relatable story for other professionals in your field. All of this with the end goal to build trust and a name in your industry simply by sharing your expertise. At the same time that you will be doing a favor to your community and to other professionals. You will be giving value to the world by sharing your knowledge and your experiences. It's not about bragging, it's about sharing and making sure others do not make your own mistakes. Other optional features LinkedIn has that could help you build your first impression, but these are not needed for searchability. It's just something that you could use if you want. You could add a short video to introduce yourself. It's for 30 seconds or less. You can talk about your expertise and what differentiates you. I recommend you to use a conversational tone so you appear approachable, and you can end it with a call to action like connect with me or whatever it's what you want to get from the people who visit your profile. Then you could add a pronouns. These may be relevant for many corporate America industries where they showcase inclusion, or if you just want to be very specific on how you want others to address you, it could be useful as well. Let's continue now with the About section. Profile summary basics. This is about your About section, the section where if you scroll down into your profile, you will see a little bit more about you. You can write a little bit more about yourself. So in this section, you want to project your best and truest professional self. You have to remember that you're pitching to potential hiring managers, recruiters, and mentors. So you can look at this as your elevator pitch. It has to be concise, clear, and true to yourself and your goals. So you have to answer, who are you? You want to be compelling so people read your About section. How do you provide value to the world and your industry? You have to make sure that you're articulating that clearly. Why your work matters. And mention your favorite career achievements, your contributions, and your impact. So let's read some examples together. And I want you to remember that depending on your field, you can tilt more towards the storytelling versus facts and numbers, or vice versa. And you have to always have this section packed with keywords to boost your searchability, and always speak in first person so it seems relatable and more authentic. So let's see these examples. Marketing manager. A storyteller at heart with a knack of driving brand narratives. Over 8 years of diving deep into data, aligning marketing strategies with business objectives, and crafting campaigns that not only resonate but convert. Passionate about the crossroads of creativity and analytics. Finance analyst. Numbers aren't just numbers to me, they are stories waiting to be told. With over 6 years in corporate finance, I've honed the art of translating complex financial data into actionable insights, focused on driving profitability and ensuring fiscal responsibility at all organizational levels. Product manager example. This is just like a snapshot, right? But you can add as more information as you want. You just have to remember that people won't read it all because people is busy and they just skim profiles. In the dynamic landscape of product development, I merge customer insights with innovative design. Having overseen the life cycle of multiple products from ideation to launch, I believe in the power of interactive feedback and data-driven decisions. The About section is very simple to edit. You just have to go into your profile and you scroll down and you will see something that says About. You just have to click the pencil and you can edit the information that you have in here. If you're someone like myself that works in industries that are more stick to the facts and data, like finance, you may feel more comfortable dialing up towards your competence side. So you want to stick to facts and numbers. So let's see this example. More than 8 years in treasury and finance management, I have honed expertise in driving operational excellence across multiple organizations like Intel and Citi. Key insights of my career, and see that I have it, organize them through bullets. So it's going to be easier for the person that is reading my profile to understand and digest the data. The formula is what I do, the expertise and skills that I have, and key insights of the value I have offered and why was that important for my company. Now let's see the experience section. Let's start with some stats from LinkedIn. What happens when we keep our experience information updated? We have 8 times more views, 5 times more connection requests, and 10 times more messages. So make sure that you are updating your new role every time that you get promoted or that you change jobs, and add different projects and things that may be relevant to your industry. Only that may get you more connections and more job opportunities. Let's see an example. So to edit your experience section is very easy. You just have to scroll down in the experience section and hit the pencil. You want to make sure that you're focusing on results, not describing the position. Focus on the results, tangible impact that you provided to the company. And you want to use bullets or a list with numbers to make the experience of reading this more digestible or easier for the person who visits the website. And then make sure that you're using keywords. Research your field relevant keywords and make sure that you are using them. Whatever that you do, if there is a keyword for that, use it. So LinkedIn is helping us normalize career breaks, which is awesome. So if you have had a career break, you can also add it to tell your full story. So in your experience, you could hit your edit button and you could enter add position or add a career break. So you would select add a career break and you could select several things here, like the type, and we will see what's in here. You could select bereavement, career transition, caregiving, full-time parenting. You would choose the one that suits you the most. And then let's see this example. So let's say that my type is full-time parenting. In my location, I am currently on this career break. I start, let's say that this month, and I would enter a description. Life is short and sweet, taking a pause to enjoy my little one early years. This period has enriched me with unparalleled patience, multitasking abilities, and time management skills, all of which I believe are transferable and invaluable in the corporate world. So let's make a recap of the key takeaways of the experience section. You want to always step in the shoes of the hiring manager or the recruiter, because your goal is to clearly articulate why you are an A player in your industry so they can easily see you as the great fit for the organization. Then You have to remember that research is your ally. Make sure you know the keywords and the jargon of your industry so you can use it in your profile and you can boost your searchability. And finally, you can use ChatGPT or any artificial intelligence that you like to create a magnetic profile. Let's see how. So to capitalize on ChatGPT, you would log in into your account and you could use this prompt. Please provide a compelling, relevant, and competent about section for my LinkedIn profile. Imagine you are the best, indicate your profession in the whatever it's your field. Make sure to articulate my measurable achievements relevant to my field so hiring managers understand the value I can bring to their team. Use relevant keywords to boost my searchability. Sharing my resume and some job descriptions of my dream job so you can help me project my profile as the most suitable candidate for those jobs. It's very important that you give ChatGPT your resume so they know what have been your achievements and what has been your trajectory. If not, it will just made up everything, and that's not what you want. You want to always be ethic and really showcase what you have truly done in your career. Now, I want to make sure that you are capitalizing on all the views that you will receive into your profile. First, you should never limit to just have the name of the role that you had. And you should never just leave a generic role description, okay? Instead of that, you want to focus on the results that you conquer in that particular role and always be focused on the particular keywords of your industry. So you have to reply what were your contributions to this role. How did you improve the company? Include tangible, measurable results. The different key performance indicators that you improve, like hours saved, cash earned, satisfaction rates, whatever, it's the key performance indicator that is relevant to that particular role. Then, if you worked for a very small company that is not very famous, you want to indicate key metrics like the annual revenue to contextualize the people who is visiting your profile so they can understand what type of experience you have in what type of company. And then I always recommend you to use bullets or numbers so it will be easier for the person who is reading your profile to understand what you did. And finally, this is optional. You could add a picture as well of you in that particular company. This is 100% optional, but it's nice if you would like to personalize your profile a little bit more. Now, let's talk about the skills, recommendations, and endorsements. In order for you to boost your authority and your credibility, you want to make sure that you are adding relevant skills. Besides, it's going to help you with your searchability. You have to search the relevant skills that you possess and you are going to grade them. You want to include all the relevant skills that are relevant to your particular market. You can definitely choose the ones that LinkedIn is suggesting you. These are the ones that are going to boost your searchability for sure in that particular field. However, always be ethic and only choose the skills that you actually possess. And then recommendations. Give and ask for recommendations. I will show you how. Why asking for recommendations is very valuable because it builds social proof and authority within your industry to make sure that you are building the right reputation. That's the way that you are going to land amazing opportunities, thanks to that social proof and credibility that you can create through an amazing network. That's what networking is about, building solid value-driven relations, working relations with the key people that is going to help you catapult your career. So the first thing that you could do is to indicate the colleague that you are asking for a review for the specific skill you want them to endorse you about. So you can position your career in the way that you want. Because you have to remember, if you just ask them for a recommendation, they will just give you kudos or write a recommendation about something they think it's valuable for them. But you have to be strategic. You are the one who's making the market research. So you are going to give them the hint of what is the skill you want them to endorse you about. Then, when you're asking for a recommendation from a senior executive, You want to give them a template with the information you want them to use to avoid adding extra work or homework for them. You can say something like, hey, I would love a recommendation from you. We have worked in the past few years, or whatever it is. Here is a template that I created for you so you can use it, but please personalize it as you think convenient. Because this is very busy people that you really want their endorsement. So to make this very easy for them, it just have to be a copy and paste. And then remember, connected to this point too, that our goal of networking is building solid value-driven relations with key people in the industry. Those recommendations will be very valuable. It's not the same if I receive a recommendation from Juanito, who works next to me and it's a peer, versus if I receive a recommendation from Erica, which is a very senior executive within my organization that I have worked with her in the past, and she has a lot of reputation and credibility in the industry. So something that you can do is to tell them that you can give them a recommendation tailored to the skills they want to build a reputation on as well. So you can ask a recommendation and say, hey, whatever is the skill that you want to build a reputation on, I can give you that recommendation to you as well. And finally, common sense. Remember to always be grateful once they give you a recommendation. Okay, so asking for a recommendation in LinkedIn is really easy. So you just have to go to the person profile and you're gonna hit those three dots next to message. Then you're gonna go where it says request a recommendation. And finally, you're gonna select what was the type of relationship that you had with this person. You're going to indicate the relationship and the position at the time, and you're going to include the personalized message. It will be very easy for them. They will receive a message from you with the particular link where they are going to write the recommendation. So it's easy for you and easy for them. When you are creating the template for that senior leader that you want to ask a recommendation, you can just go to ChatGPT and you can say, hey, imagine you are, indicate the profession of your manager or colleague in the whatever field you work at, and please create a personalized LinkedIn recommendation about Ruth, amazing accomplishments and expertise in the skills you want to be known for. So you can give ChatGPT as more details as you would like, but it will give you great recommendations templates for you to share with the key colleagues that you want to ask for a recommendation.
Congratulations! You have successfully completed this LinkedIn optimization course. By now, your LinkedIn profile should be an engine for career growth, all set to attract better opportunities. But this is just the tip of the iceberg to propel your career. You've got the first key. Now, let's unlock doors you never knew existed. To unlock your maximum potential and ignite an accelerated career growth trajectory, you must master a lot of foundational skills besides optimizing your LinkedIn. To list a few, we have negotiation tactics, communicating like a pro with any audience, career strategy and planification, confident mindset and character, interview mastery, magnetic resume writing, the science behind articulating your value, career change effective strategies, building remarkable value-driven professional relations, meaning networking, personal brand building, and so much more. For all that complex journey, I have built a course named Devote Your Worth and Catapult. In there, you will find guidance about all the topics we mentioned to maximize your career results, including tips along the way on how to capitalize on artificial intelligence for the everyday professional so you don't stay behind. Each of these aspects will help you unleash your maximum potential at your own rhythm. That's why the course includes all the required topics for you to reach any goal you desire, and it includes email support. So, if you want to elevate your career at your own pace, this program is for you. I typically charge $3,000 in group settings per person. However, this exclusive offer is for $500 and you're going to have access to all the resources and all the lessons for a lifetime access. And it has a 100% money back guarantee. Professionals lose around $30,000 per year just by not knowing how to maximize their potential. Please make sure you're not one of those professionals. Join the course and I will help you to maximize your potential. Adapt or be outpaced. Remember, we are talking about your fulfillment, your legacy, and your financial future. Don't be left behind in a world that rewards those who adapt and innovate. Continue to invest in yourself. Before I forget, I have limited spots as the program includes email support for 1 full year. So if you're ready to unleash your best professional self, hit the link below to join the program. See you. Bye.